Hello! Today we will explore muscle contraction in the human body in detail. Skeletal muscles are responsible for voluntary movement. Let's look at their structure from large to small. A whole muscle is made of bundles called fascicles. Each fascicle contains many muscle fibers, which are the actual muscle cells. Inside each muscle fiber are myofibrils. Myofibrils are made of repeating units called sarcomeres. The sarcomere is the basic functional unit of muscle contraction. Look at the sarcomere. It has Z lines at both ends. Thin filaments of actin are attached to the Z lines. Thick filaments of myosin sit in the middle. When a muscle is relaxed, the actin and myosin overlap only partially. The region with only actin is the I band. The region with myosin is the A band. The central part with only myosin is the H zone. Now, how does contraction begin? A nerve signal arrives at the neuromuscular junction. This causes calcium ions to be released from the sarcoplasmic reticulum into the muscle cell. Calcium binds to troponin on the thin filament. This causes tropomyosin to move aside, exposing the binding sites on actin. Myosin heads can now attach to actin, forming cross bridges. Here is the cross bridge cycle. First, the myosin head is energized by ATP and is ready. It binds to actin. Then comes the power stroke. The myosin head pivots, pulling the actin filament toward the center of the sarcomere. ADP and phosphate are released. Next, a new ATP molecule binds to the myosin head, causing it to detach from actin. The ATP is then hydrolyzed, which recocks the myosin head into its high energy position, ready for the next cycle. This cycle repeats as long as calcium and ATP are present. The thin filaments slide over the thick filaments, shortening the sarcomere. This is the sliding filament theory. When the nerve signal stops, calcium is pumped back into the sarcoplasmic reticulum. Tropomyosin covers the binding sites again, cross bridges stop forming, and the muscle relaxes. In summary, nerve signal, calcium release, binding sites exposed, cross bridge cycling powered by ATP, filaments slide, muscle shortens. Then calcium removal leads to relaxation. That is how muscle contraction works in detail. Thank you for learning.